Conspiracy Worldwide Radio, conspiracyuk.com, conspiracyblog.net. This is the Jim Snooka Interview, the Friday Night Live show.
What's happening, baby?
Yeah, what's happening tonight, man? How you doing? You must be...
man, I'm good, man. Work looking crazy. How you?
Yeah, well, I was just going to say, you must be very busy, and you must be very, very happy at the moment. Hostel being called by...
I'm happy, man.
Yeah, it's been called, the Hostel track has been called by some, track of 2008, absolute banger. Right, let's talk about this then, because I'm sat here with a real proud email that was sent to me through like an email, mass mail, but of course Hostel, the track we just mentioned there, is moving up the charts rapidly, isn't it, at the moment?
Of course it's moving up, man. It's supposed to. Everything that I do, everything that Never So Deep is going to touch this shit is going to move up, man.
We're going to talk about that in a moment. We'll talk a bit about Never So Deep and what is coming out. Now, with this track we've been supporting for, it must be, going on 2 months now, or whenever it dropped, and we've been pushing that hard as well. Bless gave us another track as well from yourself. We pushed that as well. Never So Deep don't ever seem to release any singles which don't work. I mean, this is what you're going to say, of course, this is what we do, Never So Deep, we're taking over. That's what you're going to reply with there. Let me ask you this, though. When's the album coming? When's the long player coming?
The long joint, the album is August 10th. We're supposed to have an album release party in Atlanta.
Right.
August 10th, that's the permanent date. That's what they told me, and that's what we're running with.
And the album is called, what's the album title?
The album is called The Gospel of Reverend Wallace.
So we're talking about August 10th then. We've got the full album, and that's on its way, and I should imagine then we can expect a Never So Deep lineup on there.
Les actually picked up a few cats, like within the last year. He picked up Caliber, he picked up Kenny Kingston, he picked up Ooh Wee, and we already had Donnie Darko in the Hef, but Hef is, he's actually one of my favorite MCs. I want to do some shit with that dude, man.
So production-wise then, I mean, is this going to be a Bless, DJ Bless throughout the whole thing, or are you going to any other producers for this?
Solely it will be Bless, because I'm in Columbia, South Carolina. I know a couple of out-of-state cats. I know cats in North Carolina. I know a couple of cats in Jersey. But really, man, between me and you, I mean, you could write this down. You can off the record, on the record. Who's really fucking with Bless production-wise? Really?
I was gonna follow when you said
I didn't even have to rap to the Hostile beat. I could have just ran around, act stupid to the Hostile beat, and niggas would have been like, "God damn, that beat is bananas."
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying? Yeah. So solely, my album will be done by Bless. I have found a couple of other producers I may work with, but if it's not up to par, if it's not as good as the other beats that Bless has already given to me, then I'm shitting on him, because Bless got some shit. The album is about to really smack the world down. Everybody's about to say, "Who the fuck is that kid right there?"
Yeah, absolutely, man. I was going to follow that when you said, no, Bless will be doing the entire thing. I was about to follow that with the word good. You know, because it's good. I'm glad he's doing it, because just letting you just clarify. You just clarified that. I'm glad you weren't going elsewhere, because you don't need to. What about Never So Deep then, right at this current moment? Do you feel then, you probably do, but do you feel you're getting the props that you deserve at the moment?
You know what, man? Yeah, man. And at first it was bothering me, because I'm one of those MCs that just loves hip-hop, man. I don't have to be getting paid to do this shit. I could be just broke the rest of my life rapping. I could be local. But Professor and Bless, they pulled me aside and said, "Hey, man, if you can get paid doing this shit, why not? Come fuck with us, man." So I fucked with them for a while, you know what I'm saying? And they finally pulled me up. They was like, okay, Logic, you ready? Because that was my first name. Everybody still calls me Logic Akemi. So they pulled me up. They said, "Logic, you ready? Let's go ahead and get it." So I started noticing that I was getting the props when I started reading the little internet. So there's a lot of cats that do support Rap Attack. Them guys are really, they doing it for me, man. You know what I'm saying? Rap Attack, you know what I'm saying? When he called me and told me about you, man, I couldn't have been more. I ain't sleep that night, man.
No, man.
Straight up, because it's big just to be a rapper, because I just rap. That's all I like doing. And for a motherfucker to tell you, like, yo, you about to be on the radio station because you can rap, that's great to me, man.
Yeah, no. Rap Attack lives as well. You were just talking about that. That was the chart position I was talking about. You've this week moved up 5 slots to the number 5 position up in that chart as well. So that's
right.
A number 2 position for the Hostel track on the L Precise hit list over in Vancouver as well.
Right.
So, yeah, it's things are definitely moving. But this track I think was passed to us, like I say, a couple of months ago. So it's good to see now that it's out there and it's in the mainstream and it's moving up quickly. You know, a lot of people are feeling it. Now, we've had a lot of people saying, I've just been on YouTube, I've typed in Jim Snooka, as in the game Snooka, and I've not found anything. Of course, your name is spelled differently, S-N-O-O-K-A. What is that? Just break down, because people have been asking. Jim Snooka. It's kind of a unique name. What's going on there?
Jim Snooka, man, that was, I'm actually in the process of changing it. Jim Snooka was a wrestler, a wild-ass, run around the jungle. He was a wild-ass wrestler dude that I liked ever since I was a kid, and I really couldn't figure out a name that I wanted to go by and shit. So one day I was like, fuck it, Jim Snooka. And it was sticking. Everybody knew me for Jim Snooka. But one day, this is where Dirty Dickens comes from, because my name is Jim Snooka, a.k.a. Dirty Dickens, and pretty soon I will evolve to Dirty Dickens, because that is who Kenny Wallace is. That's my government. My name is Kenny Wallace. But I wanted to establish my own signature name. That's why I was sitting in my living room one day talking to like 3 different bitches at one time on the phone. And my homeboy was there, and he seen the bitch come from upstairs in my because I own a house. I'm a college student. I bust my ass. I do what I got to do to get it. But he seen the bitch come from upstairs in my house and shit. And the nigga was like, damn, man, you a dirty motherfucker. You know what? I'm going to call you Dirty Dickens from now on. So I was like, damn, that shit fits.
That's a great name. That is a great name, Dirty Dickens. Sounds like a
classic, that, isn't it?
A British porn producer or something. Yeah, Dirty Dickens. That's a good name. So you're changing that now, in the process of changing it?
Yeah. My label Professor and Bless didn't want me to change it yet, because you know Jim Snooka. You didn't even know Dirty Dickens. So I kind of tagged Dirty Dickens at the end of my name, like Jim Snooka, a.k.a. Dirty Dickens. But on my mixtape, say, oh yeah, by the way, I will be dropping a mixtape in 2 weeks. It's called Who Killed Kenny, because remember my real name is Kenny Wallace.
Yeah.
And on the cover, I'm going to have Kenny Wallace laying on the ground with a blunt in my mouth, and Dirty Dickens is going to be standing over me. Hopefully, if I can get shit worked out with the graphics. But it's called Who Killed Kenny, and compliments of South Park. I'm kind of taking their idea, but my shit is better.
Yeah.
But mixtape coming out in 2 weeks. Yeah. I don't even know what question you asked me, because I'm so excited to be talking to you, homeboy.
No, not at all, and I'm excited to hear all this as well. Because I wasn't aware that you had the new mixtape on its way. You know, before the album with that. One of my co-hosts, one of the voices you could hear when you first came on, he's got a few questions now at the moment. So I just pass you over to him, Menace.
What's up, Menace?
What's up, man? First of all, congratulations on the success of your new single, Hostile, man. Just absolutely.
Thank you, man. Thank you, man.
Whilst we're talking about this new single, Hostile, how much of an influence have movies been to you? Especially Eddie Roth's movie, Hostile.
You know what? I never even seen the movie Hostile. On some next shit, what happened was, this is funny, I'm about to say this, I was with a bitch in Blockbuster, and I had, like everywhere I go, I keep a book bag on me, man. And everybody, if I don't got a book bag, niggas say, hey, damn, Kenny, you look naked without you. Where your shit at? So I had a book bag on me, and I was playing the beat, because it wasn't even my beat to begin with. It was Darko's beat. So it was Donnie Darko's beat. So what happened was,